Good morning everybody and welcome. My name is Uday. We have Mr. Muthanna with us. Today we are going to be talking about solar, both solar electrical and solar heating, water heating specifically. Mr. Muthanna, welcome.
Thank you, Uday, for having me with you, and the pleasure is mine to kind of tell you all what is the right solar solutions and what is the right water heating solutions.
So we're going to be talking, the audience that we are trying to talk to today are villa owners, specifically villas that are more than 3,000 square feet. The reason why we're talking about this is the solution that Mr. Muthanna is going to talk to us is twofold. Do you want to tell us the two different parts that you're going to talk to us about?
Yes, the first one will be how to reduce your electricity bills using solar power. The second will be water heating at the press of a switch.
So if you'll have to wait till the second part of the conversation to understand how the solar water heating that he's talking about is different from what exists today and why this is instantaneous compared to the earlier version. We will start with solar electricity first. Do you want to tell us how this is advantageous to somebody who's got a 3,000 square foot villa and an approximate electricity bill of 10,000 rupees a month?
Okay.
What is in it for them at the end of the day?
Okay. So to set off a 10,000 rupees bill, we might have to invest around 7 lakhs of rupees. And
7 lakhs of rupees for equipment and everything else
on a turnkey, end to end.
Yeah.
Okay, this we have taken some normal parameters. Anything additional will be additional.
Yeah.
Okay, so 7 lakhs is a good estimate to set off your 10,000 rupees bill, and you will get back your money in 6 years. That means every year, every month, you didn't have to pay any electricity.
Okay, so let me repeat that. For somebody who's getting an electricity bill of 10,000 rupees was to invest in the solar that you talked about, will be able to get back their total 7 lakhs in 6 years of time. That means for them, in the future, everything that they consume is going to be free. What is the lifespan for this setup that you have?
25 years.
So 19 years will be free.
Yes.
So, but if they was to make updates and improvements, then obviously the life will expand.
Yes.
So that is good. Could you tell us some more specifics without going into technical details so our consumers can understand and what is it that they will benefit?
So the main benefit is the solar. You would like to know how the solar works. The benefit is straightforward. It's a one-time investment. There is no better investment.
So what is it that they will need to invest in? How much area will they need?
Okay.
What are the things that they need to keep in mind? For example, we know that the sun tracks southerly.
Okay.
What if somebody's got a villa that has got something on the south side or something on the north side? Which is better?
Okay.
If somebody's getting a villa from scratch,
okay,
what should the villa be facing to make the most of it?
Okay. So the best installation, the orientation is a south-facing panel.
Okay.
So when we say south-facing, it predominantly means that you should not have any taller building or taller trees on the south side.
Okay.
Now, if you don't have the south side, the north side is a no-no. We can do an east and west.
Okay.
So if south is generating 100, east and west will generate 95.
Right. So it's only a 5%.
5% drop. But
Okay,
it is.
let us assume the worst case scenario that you have all this nonsense on all the sides except north. Then what happens?
Except north.
Except
so we have to put it on the north. You're saying you 85%.
85%. So it doesn't mean that they cannot do it. It will just mean that you will get 85% of the maximum that they can get at the end of the day.
Correct.
A lot of the people have the question that in India you have monsoons.
Yes.
There's a lot of cloud cover.
Yes.
How does that affect your solar generation at the end of the day?
Yes, it affects the solar generation, but over a period of 12 months, you will still generate around 1,400 units per kilowatt of installation.
So you're saying 1,400 units per kilowatt.
Yes.
For somebody who doesn't understand what is a kilowatt, what is 1,400 units, could you break it down so that even a lay person can understand this?
So 1,400 units meaning 10,200 rupees per kilowatt will be your saving.
Okay, those are huge numbers.
Yes, just for 1 kilowatt.
Just for 1 kilowatt.
Annually.
What is the general installation? how many kilowatts are installed on a roof surface?
So we are talking about a 3,000 square feet house.
Yeah.
So we are looking at a 10 kilowatt installation.
Okay.
So for a 10 kilowatt installation, you need 10 into 50 is 5,000 square feet of area.
Yeah, 5,000 square foot of area on
Yeah.
top.
Yeah.
But obviously it can't be terraced. It will have to be just in one area. It can't be one on top of the other.
Yeah.
If people are thinking that. And does it matter? Does it have to be at a slant? Does it have to be flat?
Yes.
How does it?
So it has to be at a degree of 12 to 15 degrees is ideal.
Okay.
But a little bit of variations is acceptable.
Okay.
You can have a surface mounted. If you have a surface mounted, that means that particular area is not usable. So you can elevate it.
Okay.
Once you elevate it at 6 or 7.5 feet height, that area also becomes available.
Okay.
5,000 is a wrong estimate, sorry. It is 500 square feet.
Okay. So 500 square feet is available for
Available
anybody.
anywhere.
It's very easy. 500 square feet.
Yeah.
For somebody to have 500 square feet in a 3,000 square feet villa is very easy.
It's available.
Do you always advise that you need to have only 500 square feet, or if they can they do more? Because earlier there was a place where you could sell electricity back to the government. Is that still viable?
Yes,
People
it
still
is.
do it?
It is still viable, but there are government rules. If your sanctioned load is 10 kilowatt, you can put only 10 kilowatt.
I can put back only 10 kilowatt.
No,
or
you can have a solar installation of 10.
10 kilowatts.
Okay.
Okay.
The putback is only the excess, what you do not use.
Yes.
So the way it is going to be used, if let us say you go on a holiday,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
solar will not stop generating.
Correct.
So when solar doesn't stop generating, you are not using it.
Correct.
That automatically gets exported.
Okay.
For that export, you are paid 4 rupees per unit.
Okay.
So we are not talking of using it as a business model. All we are trying to do is reduce your number of units utilized.
Got it. So that is like, so it's like getting interest in your savings bank account.
Yes, yes.
At the end of the day, you're making money on something that you're not using.
Correct.
So earlier there was a model where people used to build and then sell it back, but this is just to mitigate your cost at the end of the day.
Yes, for residences,
Yeah.
this is the best way forward. It's called the net metering scheme in Karnataka.
How much area apart from your 500 square foot for putting your panels? Is there anything else that they need to keep in mind to have all the machinery that comes with it?
Okay. Apart from the panel, there's an inverter, which is a wall-mounted inverter. It doesn't weigh too much. It could be somewhere housed at the lift room, or it needs to be away from water and sunshine.
Okay.
So any place on the wall is okay.
Okay.
The other things are, there are a lot of electrical parameters. Like you have to have separate earthing pits.
Okay.
You have to have a lightning arrestor. There's what is called as an ACDB and DCDB. For all this equipment, you need a minimum space.
Okay.
It's not like 500
So
square.
when you say a minimum space, maybe 2 suitcases, 3 suitcases size?
Yes, more than enough.
Okay.
More than.
3 traveling suitcases size?
Yes, more than enough.
That's sufficient.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Is there anything else that a customer would like to know from you, so that they will understand what advantage they can get?
Okay. So the choice of the panel is the most important.
Okay.
So we have evaluated different panels, and we can always come out which is the best panel, since we are not brand specific.
You're brand agnostic and you can give
Whatever the customer wants, and we have evaluated different brands.
Okay.
So out of this evaluation, because technology is changing.
So okay, so since technology is changing, say today I have got XYZ panel put. 5 years down the line, improved technology comes. Can I change the panel?
Yes, you can.
I can
You
change.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because there's a standard size for these panels. Like I mentioned, it's 6 by 3.
Okay.
So you need 20 square feet.
Okay.
So everything is going to be based on this. Only thing is, today it's 6 by 3 is generating 500 watts. Tomorrow it might generate 600.
More.
600.
So the efficiency of the panels goes up.
Exactly.
You had said you would also talk about some other type of heater. Do you want to get to that?
Yes. So now we are finished with the solar power, where you're saving on your power bills. We are aiming at bringing down your power bills to 0.
And they will get back their money and an investment
In 6 years.
for a 500 square foot installation.
Whether it's 500 or 1000, whatever you put back, it's 6 years.
6 years. So you
Yes.
get back your money for 6 years.
6 years, you get
Fantastic.
back your money. Then
And
the
the
next
life of the whole thing is about 25.
25 years.
Fantastic. Okay.
Okay, so now we are coming to water heating solution.
Okay. So right now we were talking about for lights and fans. And
Whatever electricity, your lights, fans, TV, VCR, refrigerator,
everything.
everything.
Okay. So now you're coming to
Water heating.
Water heating. Okay.
So in water heating, everybody
People
knows.
will always ask, what is the difference? I always have a geyser. Can I not use that to heat the geyser?
Good question, Uday. This is where the air source heat pump is the most efficient kind of heat
You want to
pump.
say that again? Air source heat pump. Could you explain that?
Yeah, we are using air as a source of energy, taking that air and heating water.
Okay.
So how is it different from a geyser is, a 1 kilowatt geyser can heat up 25 liters of water, whereas a 1 kilowatt of a heat pump can generate 100 liters of hot water.
Okay.
That is the first thing.
So
But
it
the-
is 4 times more efficient.
4 times. And it is 1/4 of the power you are using.
So it is 16 times more efficient.
Yeah, because you are using only 1 kilowatt and 4 times you can heat up the water.
Correct.
So the biggest advantage here, I would say, for somebody who has got a 3,000 square feet villa, you spend crores of rupees on a villa, and you have to wait for hot water.
Okay. Huh.
Okay, so here you don't wait for it.
So you're saying that reason that they wait for hot water is you switch on the geyser and wait for the geyser to heat water.
To heat water.
Unless
And
there is an
a
online system. Yeah,
yes,
okay.
and there's a limitation. Okay, so you'll have a 25 or a 35 liter geyser, and that's all.
Yeah. So,
So, but
if
if you
one
have-
person likes to take a hot shower, the next person will not be able to because they have to wait for the water to heat.
Shower might be possible, but
Okay.
if you're going to have a 3,000 square feet villa, will have a tub.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
you'll have a jacuzzi.
Okay.
You will have a rain shower.
Okay.
These are normal things that go into a high-end villa.
Okay.
All this is a no-no.
Okay.
But with a heat pump, you can spend the entire day in your bathroom having your bath.
Okay.
And you
I
will
would not
always-
advise that. It's a waste of water. Please don't do that. But you can do it. Okay.
You can do that.
Yeah.
The second most important thing is you are not wasting cold water.
Okay.
Okay.
Because you want to wait for the. Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So as soon as you switch on your tap, the first drop of water will be hot.
Okay.
That is the second biggest advantage. And all this at the press of a switch.
Okay.
Okay. Either it's a bell switch, you just press the switch, go in and have your bath,
Okay.
or on your mobile you just dial a number
Okay.
and you go and have a bath,
Okay.
or you can have a remote.
Okay.
All these three options.
I
are
don't want a
available.
remote for my shower. I would rather have a switch. Okay, that's good. And
Options
how
are
much,
there.
how much does that cost, and how long will somebody get their money back?
Here the calculation will be within 2 years.
Okay.
Within 2 years you'll get your money back.
Okay. And
Compared
what-
to a geyser.
Compared to a geyser.
Yeah.
Compared. So now if I was to invest in your air source heat pump and in the solar water, so the total investment for a 3,000 square foot of villa, high-end villa, will be about how much?
Should be in the region of 10-11 lakhs.
10.
Both put together.
Both put together, 10 lakh. This is turnkey.
Turnkey.
This is including manpower, material,
Yeah.
installation, commissioning, everything.
Everything.
Okay, so 11 lakhs. Let's assume 11 lakhs.
Yeah.
So your money back for this 11 lakhs is
The solar power you get it back in 6 years.
Yeah.
The water heating you'll get it back in 2
2
years.
years. So this is in parallel, obviously.
These are two separate.
Yeah. So
These two
you
separate.
get back your money in 2 years for one and 6 years for the other, but it's in parallel.
It's in parallel.
It's not 8 years.
It's not interlinked.
Yeah, it's not 8 years. So it's fantastic. So this is a good investment. Anything else that you think our customers would be interested in?
Yeah, the air source heat pump gives out cool air.
Okay.
So it's environmentally friendly.
Okay. So
Okay.
you can use that to cool something also.
Could be, but we are not experts in that.
Okay.
It gives you cold air.
Okay.
That cold air, if it's good enough,
Yeah.
you can use it to cool something else.
Fantastic. Very good. Mr. Muthana with us. Lovely conversation. We will probably also visit the site one day and take a look at all the equipment so that we'll be able to show you what all of that means. Thank you again, Mr. Muthana, for a wonderful conversation.
Pleasure is mine. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.